Good evening and welcome to KiniNews. Opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim is not giving up on his bid to get the Pandora Papers debated in Parliament. Today he posed a question for the supposed champions of Malays and Islam, asking, why so quiet?
Opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim continued to push for the Pandora Papers to be debated in Parliament today. However, it still appears to be an uphill battle for him after Dewan Rakyat Speaker Asar Azizan Harun rejected his appeal to debate on the Pandora Papers in the lower house on a technicality. Instead of taking aim at Asar like he did yesterday, Anwar today called out Umno, Bersatu and PAS for their alleged silence on the matter.
Saya tegaskan tadi, belum dengar daripada sama ada pejuang Melayu dan juga pejuang Islam. Jadi bagi saya, ada kecanggahan di antara apa yang dilaungkan sebagai jaguh pertahankan hak, tetapi kita mengizinkan kebatilan. Ya. Negara miskin yang menganggur dah jutaan, yang kelaparan ramai, tetapi dalam pada itu pemimpin-pemimpin memunggah ratusan juta dan sistem kerajaan yang ada ni seolah-olah memadam dan melindungi mereka.
As serious as Anwar was, his ally in Amanah, Muhammad Sabu, interjected and joked that the opposition leader was jealous of those who had wealth offshore.
Ni, Port Dickson, janganlah rasa cemburu. Kita nak belajar macam mana nak cari duit. Ya. Saya 4 penggal di Parlimen tak ada juta duit. Saya tengok ada menteri yang ada 900 juta dalam bank, 2 juta wang poket. Baik. Saya nak belajar macam mana nak cari duit itu.
Baik, Kota Raja. Baik.
Port Dickson ni cemburu sangat ni kenapa? Kita nak belajar.
In response, Anwar told Muhammad not to learn such things as it would only bring detriment.
If you're still wondering if the Memorandum of Understanding would have softened the opposition towards the government, apparently that's not the case, as you've just seen. And this is on top of the opposition leader's office getting an upgrade.
Anwar Ibrahim's dream of becoming a prime minister has yet to be fulfilled. However, his office in Parliament has been upgraded with facilities on par with the ministers. This is according to Seremban MP Anthony Loke. Loke said Ismail Sabri had personally informed Anwar on the matter prior to the Transformation and Political Stability MOU Second Steering Committee meeting in Parliament yesterday. Loke said the PM handed over a confirmation letter on upgrading the status of the opposition leader's office with facilities on par with the minister's office. He said the meeting itself discussed developments on the reforms that have been agreed upon between Pakatan Harapan and the government. He further said the MOU Steering Committee, comprising Harapan leaders and the government, will be meeting bi-weekly on Mondays. In return, Harapan, the biggest opposition bloc, promised that it would neither use its votes to oust Ismail Sabri nor block Budget 2022 if the reforms are on schedule and that they are consulted on the budget bill.
Zahid Hamidi may have gotten his passport back temporarily, but his corruption trial is far from over. Yesterday, the court was told how he was the boss of a lot of things.
Ahmad Zahid Hamidi was the boss who had dominion over Yayasan Akabudi's properties. This was what the High Court was told yesterday. Deputy Public Prosecutor Raja Rosella Rajatoran said the UMNO president had control over the foundation and its properties as a trustee when he allegedly misappropriated millions of ringgit from the fund. In an example, the prosecutor said Zahid could control the foundation with the appointment of 2 new trustees of his choice, namely Muhammad Nabil Saleh and Khairuddin Tarmizi. This new appointment came after Samsuri Tun and Professor Zulkifli Sentiri resigned from the Board of Trustees on April 4, 2012. The 2 new trustees were a part of the Bagan Datuk UMNO division, Zahid's constituency. Rosella also said that on April 4, 2012, Zahid was the sole signatory for the foundation's bank account. According to her, during the time Zahid was in charge, some 50 checks were issued and funds from 7 fixed deposit accounts were withdrawn. Zahid is facing 47 charges of corruption and money laundering involving tens of millions of ringgit belonging to the foundation.
With many companies moving to adopt green practices by reducing waste, our government agencies have apparently not been told about cloud storage. This is why MPs have to deal with a large number of pen drives and CDs that mostly end up in the trash.
Government agencies have been sending annual reports in individual pen drives and CDs to each MP in the Dewan Rakyat. Batu Kawan MP P. Kasturi Rani lashed out at the move after she found most of the items being thrown into Parliament's dustbins. She said the dustbin in Parliament were full of CDs and pen drives, and all she could see was money in the dustbin. Kasturi Rani added that money-efficient methods should be used to replace the practice, as the reports could have been sent to MPs in a more tech-savvy manner. The matter was first raised by Sibuti MP Lukanisman Awangsauni. Lukanisman showed several pictures of his parliament desk filled with pen drives containing annual reports from government agencies. Muar MP Syed Sadek said his desk was full of pen drives and could even make a rainbow collection. Bukit Mentajam MP Stephen Sim also agreed with Lukanisman's tweet, saying people are currently living in the age of cloud computing.
Shellfish, red meat, and beer. If you love indulging in these foods, you may end up with high uric acid level in your blood. These foods consist high level of purine, a substance that will eventually break down into uric acid and be excreted through our urine. It is recommended that the amount of dietary purines should be kept between 600 to 1000 milligrams per day. Having too much uric acid in your blood can cause attacks of gout. It can also cause kidney stones and blockage in the kidney. The crystallization of the excessive uric acid in your blood can be eased by reducing purine-rich food to only 100 to 150 milligrams daily, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and consuming urinary alkalinizer like Ural. It consists of sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, and sodium citrate that increases the urinary pH and solubility of uric acid to prevent crystallization. Best of all, it's lemon-flavored and sugar-free. Ural, effective urinary alkalinizer. Neutralize your uric acid problem now.
So the government will not force Malaysians to take the vaccine. However, a minister told Parliament today what life could be like for those who refuse to get the shot.
Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, in charge of special functions, Abdul Latif Ahmad, told Parliament today that the government cannot force people to take the vaccine unwillingly. He said, unlike Singapore, Malaysia has not made the COVID-19 vaccines mandatory.
Walaupun kita tidak paksa, tetapi lama-lama dia akan sedar bahawa untuk hidup dalam dunia ni ada dua cara je. Sama ada passive infection, vaksin, atau dia kena infection, active infection. Tapi kalau active infection, risikonya amat tinggi.
He said this would mean those who are stubborn may develop more severe symptoms, including having to be admitted into the ICU or even death. Abdul Latif also had a word for anti-vaxxers.
Jika mereka tidak percaya kepada vaksin, cubalah dengan mendapat jangkitan. Hanya bila mereka mendapat jangkitan, baru mereka tahu betapa peritnya berhadapan dengan nyawa bila kita berada di tahap 4, 5 atau berada dalam ICU.
With Umno not interested in working with Bersatu in Malacca, PAS is looking to make friends with both, but how exactly remains to be seen.
With Umno President Ahmad Zahid Hamidi declaring that his party will not work with Bersatu in the Malacca state election, PAS is hoping to make friends with all. PAS has reiterated its stand to cooperate with Perikatan Nasional and Muafakat Nasional as the state election looms. According to PAS spiritual advisor Hashim Jassin, the Islamist party will not make any choice to choose between MN or PN. He said PAS is committed to achieving the unity of the Muslims by working with MN and PN in the next polls. Meanwhile, UMNO's RL MP, Shahidan Kasim, a vocal critic of Zahids faction, said UMNO needed to negotiate with PN if it intended to retain power in Malacca. UMNO Supreme Council is set to hold a meeting this Thursday to discuss the political crisis in Malacca.
A DAP MP has tested positive for COVID-19 and he was in Parliament yesterday.
Just hours after Dewan Rakyat Speaker Azhar Azizan Harun allowed MPs to take off their masks while speaking in the House, a lawmaker tested positive for COVID-19. Bangi MP Ong Kian Ming, who was in Parliament yesterday, said his self-test kit came back positive for COVID-19. His result was later confirmed with a RT-PCR test. Though present in the House, Ong did not speak in the Dewan Rakyat. According to him, he tested negative last Wednesday in Parliament, and he wasn't sure who or where he encountered a close contact. Ong said he did not exhibit any symptoms and will undergo a 10-day home quarantine. Ong added people have accepted that the COVID-19 virus is an endemic, meaning it won't be completely eliminated and will persist similarly to diseases such as dengue fever.
Bagan MP Lim Guan Eng is the latest addition to the Parliamentary Select Committee.
The Dewan Rakyat passed a motion to appoint Bagan MP Lim Guan Eng as a Select Committee member for the 14th Parliament. The motion, which was read out by de facto Law Minister Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar in accordance with Standing Order 76, was approved with a majority vote by members of the House. Lim replaced Home Minister Hamzah Zainuddin. The other 5 members of the Select Committee are International Trade and Industry Minister Azmin Ali, Works Minister Fadila Yusof, Ahmad Zahid Hamidi, Abdul Hadi Awang, and Opposition Leader Anwar Ibrahim. The Select Committee is appointed to carry out the duties provided for by the Standing Order.
Next, we have a branded capsule brought to you by SK Magic.
We often hear there is a risk of being exposed to COVID-19 indoors as the virus is airborne. With the aim to neutralize all kinds of danger in the air we breathe, SK Magic has launched the all-clean virus-fit air purifier. Let's find out more.
We have developed air purifier using advanced technology that is suitable for elderly and those who have sensitive respiratory system. Equipped with proven technology of UV alcohol sterilizing functions and 8-step filtration system. SK Magic's new air purifier not only purifies air from the common pollutants, it also eliminates the COVID-19 virus, and it has been certified by recognized test labs. It is also registered as a health equipment and medical device by FDA in the United States.
The all-clean virus-fit air purifier is equipped with sophisticated technology and priced affordably.
All-Clean Virus Fit's filtration system uses an 8-stage all-in-one care filter that not only removes fine dust like your average air purifier, but it also removes molds, bacteria, and viruses, including the COVID-19 virus with a single filter. The all-in-one care filter is equipped with a copper fiber material and has been tested and proven to kill 99.9% of the COVID-19 virus, human coronavirus, and the H1N1 virus with SK Magic's UV Arc Core sterilization technology. The UV photocatalyst module is located below the turbofan of the all-clean virus-fit air purifier, and what it does is it produces active oxygen to destroy any bacteria and viruses remaining in the product, and it also releases the active oxygen into the indoor air to eliminate airborne viruses and bacteria in your home. The all-clean virus fit has a 360-degree all-direction suction, which ensures that polluted air is inhaled from all directions with no blind spots missed.
The user-friendly design comes with a detachable and washable vent and fan that can be disassembled to perform the self-maintenance activities.
So as you can see, you can easily wash the disassembled fan and vents and wash away the dust and contaminants that are trapped on them.
Goodbye virus, hello magic. You can now breathe in cleaner air at the comfort of your home. Find out more about All Clean Virus Fit at www.skmagic.com.my or visit SK Magic's Facebook or Instagram.
That's a wrap for Kini News this evening. Before we go, if you live in the Klang Valley or in Greater Selangor, there is going to be a water supply disruption in some parts of the state starting tomorrow and will last for a few days. So do stock up on having some water in your homes tonight. If you'd like to get more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. Don't forget, you can also follow us on our social media on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook to get the latest news headlines. If you'd like to support the independent media, do consider a subscription to MalaysiaKini.com. When you're heading out, please don't forget your mask, and when you can, do try to stay home. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe, Malaysia.